All right. Clocking in this morning, rolling my joint with y'all. Seems to be a reoccurring event, which is alright with me. I get my video in, my work, I put it in, do a video, simple, rolling my joint, talking to y'all. I know my channel surrounds the music industry and the news of it, but I like to check in the mornings, you know what I mean, when I wake up. I get my mind right before I've done any research or any work on my channel. I first smoke and eat something. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting a video out of waking up. Rolling my morning stuff. Lemon cherry sludgy with a Z. Sausage, egg, and cheese on Didac. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Some good old OJ. Let's pop this right now. Big deuce shit. Big deuce shit. Alright. So let's get to it, boy. So what's the whole Boozy cutoff T.I. shit? Because Boozy's son, Tootie, and T.I.'s son, King, they've been kicking it a lot lately. And we all know because they're always on the internet making videos and stuff, so we know that they kick it. Not to mention they had an altercation with that Chrome Charleston White. They had a little altercation, some words with him. These young boys are getting told that they gonna get shot in the neck, they gonna get Trayvon Martin and all this other shit. I seen briefly, I didn't click on it, I didn't do my research, I ain't read into it, but when all that Charleston White shit happened, and even before the Charleston White shit happened, and it was just Tootie and King always hanging out, making videos, letting it be known that they kick it together. That in turn made Boozy and Tip get closer again, and they started making music. They started making an album. Boozy was talking about it on Vlad, and yeah, we got some music coming, we got an album coming, me and Tip, da-da-da-da-da. And then I see yesterday, in the caption as I'm scrolling again, remember, I ain't read it, I ain't do my research. I'm just scrolling and peeping the captions, stating Boozy Badass cuts ties with T.I. or Boozy Badass cancels the production of him and T.I.'s album because Boozy's cutting ties with him for ratting. Now, I'm not going to speak elaborate about this because I haven't done my homework. I'm finna roll this and go outside, smoke, and listen because I need to know. Y'all need to know. If y'all don't know yet, I'm going to find out and update y'all because that's what I do. That's what my channel is, Y.F.N. Connect, Music Industry News. You want music industry news and know what's the newest and latest? Come fuck with me. Hop over here to Y.F.N. Connect at Connect Performance. Y.F.N. Connect Music Industry News. Come fuck with me, man. At Connect Performance. Stating Boozy no longer is fucking with T.I. Album canceled. Boozy ain't fucking with him. These are like headlines I'm peeping. And there was like a couple other people in the headline. So Charleston White, T.I., someone else. It all surrounded Rad. Now, I'm going to go out there and watch it and figure out what it is. But what I remember was T.I. and Tiny years ago getting pulled over and having tons of ecstasy pills in their possession, as well as a ratchet. Now, don't quote me on that. I remember specifically the E-bomb situation, getting pulled over and having all them E-bombs. I specifically remember that exactly. But I don't remember exactly if he had a gun on him that day when he got hemmed up with that shit or what. So I don't want to put that on that man if that ain't the case. But I will say there's been another situation with Tip getting hemmed up with a bunch of guns. Like, not pulled over and having a bunch of E-bombs and a pistol on him, but getting stopped and found with a bunch of ratchets on him. I don't know the time frames. I forget when all this shit happened. I know it was a long time ago. But supposedly Boosie cut T.I. off and ain't fucking with him no more on account of T.I. coming out with the fact that, yeah, he ratted or he had to rat, or someone else came out with the fact that T.I. ratted, posted his paperwork, whatever these videos are that are surfacing that I'm about to find out here in a minute is what's going to clarify everything for me, and which in turn I can come back here and update. But you know, T.I. isn't a stranger to trouble. You know, this ain't new to him. But what is new to him is that clean-cut image of a thorough, tough, loving family man. We all have that image ingrained in our head that that's who T.I. is. To now find out that he's flipping and ratting, so it's like his whole persona gets diminished in the eyes of us fans. Like, you know, many people ain't gonna fuck with that man because of this situation. A lot of people is gonna cut ties with him. A lot of people ain't gonna cut ties with him because ratting is nowadays condoned. It's okay. They put the civilian quotes on it. He could rat because he's a civilian. Oh, it's alright that he ratted. He's a civilian. What you expect he ratted? He's a civilian. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to hear none of that shit. First thing we get told as a kid when we're able to retain information is do not tattletale. Stop tattletale. Stop being a little rat. Stop being a tattletale. You don't rat. You don't tell on people. You handle it. You take it on the chin. You don't fucking rat. So all that civilian, that's why it happened type shit, y'all can miss me with that. Because we're told from the very second we're able to retain information, we're told by our parents, you do not tattletale, you do not rat, you keep your mouth shut. It has nothing to do with you, therefore you don't speak on it. And if it does have to do with you, you still don't speak on it. Because you're a man or a woman with integrity. Values. You know what I mean? You have a brain. Being able to decipher right and wrong isn't hard nowadays, but people really make it out to be hard. You really got people out here questioning which way to go when it comes down to shit. Like, come on, man, I can't with people, bro. I really can't, bro. He's a civilian. And I'm not talking T.I. I'm not. This is what the motherfuckers in the industry will say 24/7. Everybody says, I hate Whack 100's voice, and that's all I'm hearing right now in my head is him saying it. He was a civilian, homeboy. Is he a civilian? He's a civilian, so I don't blame him. Shut the fuck up, that civilian shit, bro. Civilian or no motherfucker civilian. Civilian or gangbanger, no matter what, everybody was told when they was able to understand at a young age that you don't tattletale. When you running back to mommy, tattletale on your brother, your mommy tell, hey, don't tell on your brother. Don't come running to me tattletale. We don't do that. We don't do that. So all the civilian, and it's all right that the civilians rap because they're civilians. They don't got no other choice. What do you expect them to do? They're civilians. That's nonsense, bro. You're giving a pass for people to kick other people's backs, and you're giving people passes to ruin people's lives. You're giving people passes to rap. By parenting around here talking about, oh, they're civilians, so it's alright. They're civilians, so that's what you expect. Like, no, stop putting this shit out there, making people think that that's the case, because that ain't the fucking case. And if anybody will sit the fuck down and think for a second, they'll all remember being told, you know, you don't fucking tattletale, you don't rap. You mind your business. And if it has to do with you and it's your business, you still mind it, and you don't fucking tell nobody. Like, you want to get somebody in trouble for something they did, man, listen. Mind your damn business. And again, if it has to do with you and your life, you still mind your motherfucking business. There ain't no justifying, there ain't no convincing me that it's okay to rap or that it's okay to tattletale. Some situations call for it. Bullshit. You gotta live with that the rest of your life. And you know the fucked up thing? A lot of these weirdos that are doing this ratting shit, they don't care. They can sleep fine at night. They don't care that that's on their mental or on their head the rest of their life. They don't care because they don't look at it like that. They just look at what they benefited from. Staying out of jail, getting the cops off my trail, whatever it is, you can't justify to me, and you can't make me think that it's okay to tattletale, bro, to rap. You just can't make me think that that's okay. No matter the situation, ratting is never an option. Never. Cherry slushy joint. Perfectly rolled this morning. As always, that's all I do is roll perfection pieces, boy. Perfection pieces, boy. So I'm going to go out here, get my little session in, do some research, and update myself on what's going on. And then I'll let you know, man. Why not? I'll come back in a short and let y'all know what I got out the situation. Come back, performance out.